Richard Gibson, Ryan Moore, many congratulations having won the sprint with Wellington. Ryan, if I may come to you first, they look to go a very much a sedate sort of pace there for a Group 1 sprint, but your horse always travelled extremely well.
Yeah, he began very well. As you said, the pace was very slow for the first furlong and a half, 2 furlongs. I was very happy where I was, though. I was able to slot in just worse than midfield with a bit of cover, and I was able to go when I wanted to go. It was very straightforward for my horse. He took me there comfortably, he quickened up, and he had the race sewn up with 200 metres to go, really. Look, to me, he's looked the best sprinter in Hong Kong for some time now, and obviously it's very harsh on Alexis, but I'm very thankful to pick up the ride and have a go on him today.
How impressed were you, Ryan? Obviously, as you say, that was your first ride on him. How impressed were you with that turn of acceleration? You've ridden a lot of good horses, and I guess he can be compared to many that you've sat on.
I'll be honest, I wasn't surprised. To me, he'd looked like, when his first run this year, he gave away a lot of weight and beat them, and obviously he had excuses the last day. He's a very relaxed horse, actually. He's a very quiet horse, and he sort of fell asleep through the race and was very comfortable, and as soon as I asked him, he was into gear, quickened, and for me he was coasting the last furlong.
That's your 8th win here at HKIR. Obviously a lot of very good horses have passed since then. Nice to register another one, I'm sure, obviously on such a big day.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's I'm very fortunate to get asked to come here often, and I love riding in Hong Kong. It really is a privilege to be here, and it's a really fitting way to end the year for me.
Richard, if I may come to you, many congratulations. And I know, having spoken to you on many occasions after this horse and before this horse, this is always the race you've wanted. You've been placed a few times in this race. How does that feel now that you've finally ticked this one off?
Yeah, you can't call yourself a sprint champion unless you win this big one. And but before I start, we're all part of a really big team, and Alexis Badel's a huge part of that team, and I'm really gutted for him that he missed today. But I'm so proud of the team and my guys. KK, who everyone knows now, the grooms, just played a huge role in the horse. Stephen, the rider, and we had a lot of work to do after his disappointing run last time out, and we've got a great vet team behind us and chiropractors. So. There's a lot of people to thank, and I hope they're appreciating the win like I am.
Just on last time, of course, the takeaway being that he was found to be lame after the race. Were you always confident you could get him back here in tip-top condition for a race like this? No,
not at all. You just got to let nature take its course and be a bit patient. And I was pleased we hadn't missed work. And, I think I was pretty open with the press. By the time he did that turf on Monday, I was really pleased with his shape.
There's always the burning question, Richard. I know you've mentioned it previously, is possibly travelling this horse. Now, after winning this, is that a distinct possibility in your mind going forward?
Yeah, all our energy has been focused, since last year for this race. We chose to run 2 times. We really wanted to win this race for Hong Kong and for the owners who have been so supportive to me. He was my first owner in Hong Kong, so I'm delighted I've delivered one of our biggest races here, and it's fantastic for Hong Kong racing that we've got horses of this ability, and of course it's wonderful to call on the expertise of Ryan, whose execution once again we all take for granted, but his execution was micro perfect.
Of all the good horses you've trained, Richard, I know this must feel very special. Without wanting to put them in too much of a hierarchy, where does this win rank for you?
We trainers, us, we don't look in the past, we're always looking at the future, and, there's always another race to win tomorrow, so we'll just keep enjoying the ride, keep looking after him, and see what comes.
Ryan, you mentioned to me post-race that Richard brought you over a number of years ago to ride, and I imagine very, happy scenes, and you must be very happy to be able to team up with him once again.
No, absolutely. I haven't rode for Richard much, but I was very thankful that he offered me the ride on this horse today, and it's great to repay him with a winner.
Richard, you had one other runner in the race, of course, Cordyceps 6. Just a sort of an overview of his performance there as well.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised to see him so far out wide, but the horse still ran a competitive race and finished strong, and he's only 4, and with the draw today, we knew we were up against it.
Delighted, obviously, to see Alexi Bedell and Eva, his partner, down there as well. I imagine it's a huge buzz for them, albeit he couldn't be on the horse. Richard, Ryan, many congratulations and well done with Wellington this afternoon.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.